Most people walk around proudly declaring that they want to be rich, successful, powerful, respected, but the moment you ask them for their plan, their entire fantasy collapses. You ask a broke person, do you want to be rich? And they immediately say, yes, absolutely. But that's not an answer. That's just a wish. The real test comes right after. What is your plan to become rich? And suddenly they start stuttering, mumbling, looking at the floor, talking about luck. One day, maybe if I get a chance, or when things get better. Dumb lange. They love luck because luck requires no responsibility. If luck fails, they can blame the world. If luck never comes, they don't feel guilty. Luck is the perfect excuse because it demands nothing. But wishing is not planning. A dream without a plan is just noise. If you say you want to be rich, but you have zero structure, zero steps, zero direction, then your chance of becoming rich is exactly zero. Not low, not small, zero. And here's the part people never understand. If you truly wanted money, success, or growth, you would naturally create a plan. You wouldn't need someone to force you. Desire that's real produces strategy automatically. Think about it. Nobody becomes strong by accident. Nobody becomes successful by accident. Nobody wakes up with muscles, discipline, or wealth magically appearing out of nowhere. Things that matter require intention. This is where most people fail. They confuse wanting with working. They confuse dreaming with planning. They imagine that someday will just arrive without calculation, but someday never comes. Nothing fantastic ever happens without structure. No champion, no entrepreneur, no millionaire got there by wishing. Bland. If you want a different life, you need a different plan because dreams without plans stay dreams forever. Nothing great in life happens by accident. People love to pretend that success is some mysterious force that randomly lands on certain individuals. But the truth is brutally simple. Everything meaningful requires preparation. If you see someone strong, disciplined, wealthy, confident, or respected, you are looking at the result of endless intentional decisions. No athlete wakes up shredded by mistake. No entrepreneur stumbles into millions by coincidence. No champion rises without a deliberate plan. Bailey, when was the last time you saw a big muscular guy and asked, how did you get so jacked? And he answered, oops, it never happens. He trained, he lifted, he ate with purpose, he sacrificed comfort. He followed a plan. That's how success works in every area of life. You don't trip and fall into greatness. You build it, you shape it, you prepare for it long before it arrives. And here's where people fail, the middle of the journey. This is the part where most quit. The beginning is easy because motivation is fresh. The end looks glamorous because success is visible. But the middle is where preparation feels boring, where results don't show yet, where the grind feels thankless. This is where discipline separates the strong from the weak. This is where plans either evolve or die. Most people can start. Very few can endure the middle. Yet the middle is exactly where transformation happens. You must understand that life is a constant test. Every level requires preparation for the next level. If you aren't preparing, you're regressing. If you aren't sharpening your skills, building strategies, learning, adapting, and planning, you're falling behind someone who is. Just success doesn't reward the lucky. It rewards the prepared place. Those who treat every day like training for a future battle are the ones who win those battles when they arrive. Life has never been easy for anyone worth remembering. People want comfort, softness, and a life free of problems, but they don't realize that such a life doesn't even exist, and if it did, it would destroy them. Life is a battle from the moment you wake up. Every day presents a new challenge, a new test, a new obstacle demanding strength. You cannot coast through life expecting greatness. The world pushes back, reality pushes back, and if you don't push harder, you lose. Most people don't understand this. They walk through life acting like they're supposed to live in a vacuum where nothing opposes them. But the truth is the opposite. Every step you take forward is taken against resistance. Every improvement you make is carved out of struggle. There are no empty lands left to conquer. Everything worth having is guarded by difficulty. The problem is most people panic when life hits them. They crumble at inconvenience. They get shaken by small setbacks. They act like having challenges is unfair, but challenges are proof that you're alive. Problems are pressure that strengthens you. Look at nature. Animals in the wild live longer, stronger lives than animals in zoos because the wild forces them to stay sharp. They hunt, they defend, they survive. A zoo gives comfort but kills spirit. Humans are no different. When you remove struggle, the soul starts dying. You cannot wish for a life with no problems. A life with no problems is a life with no progress. You become stagnant, weak, unnoticed, forgettable. Problems are signals that you are moving. They are the battlefield where greatness is forged. Life is war, a long war. And, bastards, your war. Every day is a battle you either win or lose. And the only way to win is to accept the fight, prepare for the fight, and step into every day knowing that the struggle is the blessing. Believing in yourself means understanding that your future is not controlled by luck, circumstances, or the opinions of other people. It is controlled by you. Every dream you have, every goal you chase, and every step you take begins with that internal confidence that says, yes, I can do this. When you commit to a vision, the world begins to shape itself around your determination. Doors open, opportunities appear, and you start to notice possibilities that were invisible when you doubted yourself. Self-belief is not arrogance, it is the foundation of progress. Without it, even the most talented individuals fail to start. With it, even an average person can achieve extraordinary things. A bland, but here's the part most people miss. Belief is not something you only feel when life is easy. True belief is tested in the moments when everything seems to go wrong, when your plans fall apart, when nothing works the way you expected. In the middle of your journey, frustration, delay, and confusion will show up. This is where many people quit. This is where they convince themselves that the dream was unrealistic. Instead, this is the exact moment you must stand firm. When obstacles rise, your belief must rise higher. When doubts whisper, your determination must shout louder. Use those difficult moments as fuel, proof that you're growing, proof that you're moving in the right direction. Anyone can believe at the start. Champions believe in the middle. In Nenel and Asestrama, and when you continue forward with that mindset, everything changes. Your confidence becomes stronger, your actions become sharper, your discipline becomes unbreakable. People start to see the difference in you, your energy shifts, your focus intensifies, and your results begin to match your vision. Belief turns effort into achievement, belief turns dreams into reality. Believe in your path, believe in your grind, and most importantly, believe in yourself. Success is not created by chance. It is built by relentless Every great achievement you see, every champion, every leader, every high performer became who they are because they showed up day after day when motivation disappeared. Consistency is the quiet power behind every victory. It doesn't shout, it doesn't seek attention, but it transforms your life more than anything else. When you stay committed to your goals, even in small ways, you build momentum. That momentum becomes progress, and that progress ultimately becomes success. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about refusing to stop. The middle of the journey is where most people lose the fight. In the beginning, motivation is high. You feel excited, inspired, unstoppable. But then reality hits, you get tired, life gets busy, distractions pull at you, results come slower than you hoped. This is the point where the average person steps back, telling themselves they'll start again later. But this is exactly where champions separate themselves. Instead of waiting for motivation, they choose discipline. Instead of slowing down, they adjust, refocus, and keep moving. The middle stage might feel boring, repetitive, or frustrating, but that's where transformation actually happens. That's where your character is shaped, where your habits solidify, and where your future self is formed. Push through that middle phase, and you'll reach places most people never will. When you remain consistent despite challenges, everything begins to align. Your confidence grows, your skills sharpen, and your goals start moving closer. People notice your dedication, but more importantly, you notice a stronger version of yourself emerging. Success doesn't happen suddenly. It's the result of countless quiet days where you chose to stay committed. Keep showing up, keep working, keep grinding. Your consistency is your greatest weapon, and if you protect it, it will take you exactly where you want to go. Your mindset is the engine that drives your entire life. Every action you take, every decision you make, every path you choose, it all starts in your mind. If you're spies and sangfan, if your thinking is weak, your results will be weak. But if your mindset is strong, focused, and disciplined, there is almost nothing you cannot accomplish. The thoughts you entertain today shape the life you will live tomorrow. That's why protecting your mindset is not optional, it is necessary. A powerful mindset gives you clarity, direction, and the inner strength to keep moving, even when everything around you seems to fall apart. In the middle of your journey, your mindset gets tested the hardest. This is the part where distractions multiply, doubts grow louder, and pressure becomes heavier. You may feel alone, misunderstood, or overwhelmed. The excitement you felt at the beginning fades, and the results you expected don't appear as fast as you hoped. This is where your mental strength must evolve. Instead of breaking, you must bend and adapt. Instead of letting negative thoughts control you, you must replace them with purpose and intention. Remind yourself why you started. Feed your mind with positivity, discipline, and resilience. When things get tough, don't collapse. Tighten your focus. The middle is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are transforming. Growth doesn't feel comfortable, and progress rarely comes without pressure. When your mindset stays strong through the storms, your entire life begins to shift. You start making sharper decisions, you stay committed longer, and you rise above the emotions that once controlled you. Confidence grows, clarity returns, and success follows naturally. Your mindset becomes your shield, your weapon, and your greatest advantage. Build it, protect it, strengthen it daily. A powerful mind creates a powerful life, and with the right mindset, you can conquer anything.